Alright, this is the Godox Litemons. It's the LE300Bi bicolored LED video light. So top of the box we have a microfiber cloth, bag with instruction booklet, a large plug-in cable here, and then we have the styrofoam protection packaging. We have here the reflector that's included, kind of the Bowens mount style connector. And the light unit itself. Alright, so the power cord comes with a Velcro strap here for organization. It's a pretty standard kind of computer style inlet, and it's pretty long here. Standard NEMA 515 plug. So the included power cord is about 16 feet long. So this is the light unit itself, has a handle for carrying it, fits on top of the light pole here. The back panel, we have the input here. This is AC input, it's universal, so it's 100 to 240 volts. We have DMX ports, so you can control it with DMX, has an output of the DMX, power switch, menu, push button for setting modes, Bluetooth. There's also an NFC area here you can attach your phone to, and it'll pop up the app to control it. Now on the front we have a standard Bowens mount, little lock here, and this is the included reflector. Locks on like that. Unlock button here. Alright, turn on the power. We select the language, go over to English, push the button to select. You can see it's lighting things up. We have the settings here of how much light, or the amplitude, and you go down to 0 and it will turn all the way off. Turn up to 100 and you get a lot of light. You tap, go over to the color temperature. It goes from 65K all the way down to 28K. So out of the box, easy setup, easy control manually. If you want to do more fancy things, they have a mode button where you can do things like flash, lightning, cloudy, broken bulb, TV, candle, fire. So this fire effect basically has a warm light that is pulsing. This is the lightning effect. This is the paparazzi or flash effect. So this is the welding effect. So if you don't want one of these modes in effect, you can double tap the mode button and it'll go back to regular light. So with the menu button, you can control your DMX, you can turn Bluetooth on and off, you can adjust the fan. They have auto, medium, and high, or off. Now when you turn it to off, obviously the light output goes down significantly. So it looks like if you turn off the fan, you're limited to 10% lighting, which might be enough in some situations, but isn't a lot. I've turned the fan to high mode, and you can certainly hear it there. It's not super loud, but it does make a little bit of noise. Changed it down to auto. It's definitely quieter in auto mode, although it might ramp up after this thing heats up a bit. So it does have the option to make the display brighter. Currently it's defaulting to 80%, but you can change that up to 100%. I'm not seeing a big difference there between 80 and 100% indoors. So the version of this is version 1.00. There is an ability to have a USB drive you plug in with firmware, power off, press and hold the mode button, and reboot to upgrade the device. I don't know if they have an upgraded firmware available, but that is an available option if they decide they need to upgrade the firmware. Potentially, you may be able to also update the firmware with the Bluetooth app if you turn on Bluetooth. Alright, just to give you an idea of the lighting, this is off, and then I can ramp it up, and we're at 100% here. That's fully warm, 2800K. It's fully cool, 6500K. So if you're looking for a powered wired studio light, this guy checks all the boxes. Manual control is nice and easy. It does have the ability to control it via an app on Bluetooth or DMX wired control.